Hey, welcome to Spiritual Walk Talk. Hey, we are on part 2 of my walk with God, and it's called the push. So, you know how a father pushes their child to be all they can be and more. So, God has been pushing me, and sometimes I push back, and I'm like, no, God, I ain't ready. And He's steady pushing me and saying, yes, you are. Go ahead now. But I feel like I had to convince myself, like dig deep down to transform my mind because my plan looked nothing like his plan. So I started asking questions. I'm like, what are you doing, God? Like, what are you trying to do in my life? None of this is making sense to me. Please make it clear because this is not what I asked you for. So I was low key frustrated with God because all I needed was a glimpse. Like, just give me something, a sneak peek of what you are trying to do in my life. So when you ask for something, be ready to receive it and pay attention. Like, for real, pay attention. So God gave me that glimpse and I ran with it. Well, let me stop lying. So I hit a light jog with it, a little light jog, and then I took off running with it, right? And so here we are, Spiritual Walk Talk. So I had every excuse I could think of ready for God. Like, I don't have the time. I got a lot going on. I got work, I got this, I got that. And so the funny part about this is I remember in elementary school and middle school, I was so shy. You couldn't get me to read out loud. I'm not doing no presentation in front of the class. Don't call on me to answer no questions because I'm not answering. And, I was smart. I got all A's, but I learned what the word insubordination meant in elementary school. That's all I ever got wrote up for not obeying what the teacher asked me to do. Listen. So insubordination means a person's willful refusal to follow reasonable directions or instructions from a teacher. And disobedience means failure or refusal to obey rules or someone in authority. So the one person that I needed to obey, which is God, I was just flat out telling God no and doing what I wanted to do. So this kind of ties into Psalms with David and his prayers. We are so demanding when it comes to God hearing and answering our prayers, but we are slow to move and obey when he asks us to do certain things. So what do you do when God hears your prayer, but does something totally different for your life? So first of all, I push back because God didn't provide me no details. And if he did, I wasn't paying attention because it was not my plan, right? So obedience is the key word here. So when God says move like your life depends on it. So anything God asks you to do is going to be for your good. So I took one step in the direction he was leading me and I stepped right into his favor. And God was like, look, now I can show you something. Here's your peace. Here's your joy. Here's your blessings. Here's your strength. Here's your business plan. And I'm like, man,